I don't want to do like, well, let's wait and see. That's like the big no-no.
Yay! All right, let's give everybody a couple minutes to hop on, and then we'll get started.
I'm ready to go. It's about 5 minutes past the hour. Let's get this party started.
All right, everybody's good. You can see everything? Everything's good?
Yep, we're good. Let's go.
I think so. Let's do it.
All right, let's get it started. Well, hey, everyone. I'm so glad that you decided to jump in on our live call with us tonight. Angie, Amanda, and I, it's funny, we're all A's. I just realized that, that we're all A's, but we're excited to be able to share with you how coaching has expanded our life in unexpected ways. We're going to share with you specific information that we know you want to know about. How does this great thing that helps keep us healthy and fit equate to an actual business, an actual career, something that you could actually generate an income and also enjoy doing. If you feel like you've been stuck in a cubicle all your life, and that's just not how you pictured your life, and you want to do something different, then we know that you're here at the right time in the right place. And so this is how it's going to work. I'm going to kick it off to Angie, and then Angie's going to start sharing some information with you. Then and she's going to break down, how we actually make the money, how it works, and how Beachbody rewards us for our success, not just individually, but as a team. And then she's going to pass it off to Amanda. Amanda's really going to kind of give you a clue as to how you can kind of make this fit in your life, and depending on your own goals. And also, we're going to start sharing with you how you can share this without being salesy and icky, right? Because nobody likes that. So without any further ado, one more thing I want to tell you is to stay tuned to the very end, because we have a special surprise for you. And we want to make sure if you're kind of into giveaways, if you're kind of into freebie stuff, we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to receive that, okay? So I'm really excited. I'm going to pass it off to Angie so that she can start showing us all the good stuff. Are you ready?
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. What's up, guys?
All right. You are on starting now. There she is.
Awesome. Hey, how are you? I am so glad. I'm going to actually show you a quick screen share. I'm going to share my screen. You're going to see what we're going to be talking about so you can follow along. So if you haven't done this, first of all, let me back up real quick and say that we all have posted, like if you're trying to figure out, well, who are you? Who is she? I probably invited you, if not myself, maybe Amanda or Angel or someone else invited you and thought enough about you for you to jump on here and find out, like, what is this all about? Do I have time for this? Do I want to do this? What are the details? We're going to go through all that, okay? But really quick, if you want to know more about me and how I got started in this, I don't want to take too much time. We didn't actually, as a group, as a team, didn't want to take too much of tonight's time to tell you all our backstory. It is important, but it's actually on the event page. Each one of us has posted our individual YouTube video explaining our story. And we're all different, but at the same time, we're also all very, very much alike. So if there's someone that you want to know our story a little bit more about, go back after this is over and watch that video, and it's in that events page. And feel free to forward it to someone else who, you're thinking of. All right, so really quick, I'm going to kick it off. I'm so excited you're here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see what I'm looking at. And please tell me, ladies, if you can see the whole screen. 1 second. All right, can you see this?
Not yet.
Uh-oh. No? See,
no?
This is
Did you put the screen share?
Oh, my bad. 1 second.
Come into the wormhole with us. Come into the wormhole.
I know. We're in the tunnel. Now,
there you go.
All right. Perfect.
You got it.
So thanks again for bearing with me. See, there's always technical difficulties. You could see, I want to make sure again, you can see the screen, Life in Coaching, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So again, kudos to you for jumping on and figuring out, all right, what is this about and what do I really want to do here? So I'll tell you really quick. These are the things we're going to cover. I'm not covering all of these. We're going to divvy these up. So I'm going to cover the first 4 things. What is coaching exactly? Do I have to fill a quota, an obligation? How do I make money? How can I fit this into my current schedule and lifestyle? Okay, so I'm going to kick this off, and then again, I'm going to hand this over to Amanda, and then Amanda's going to kick it back to Angel. So we are going to cover, trust me, I had all of these questions. I'm sure you do too. So we're going to cover this right now. And again, stay tuned till the end because we've got some freebies for you. All right. So first and foremost, what is a coach exactly? Well, first of all, you are not considered, if you decide that this is the right fit for you, you are not a employee of Team Beachbodies at all. So we are considered independent contractors, meaning, again, we're not employees of Team Beachbody. I don't work for the company. They are just someone that I believe so much in the products. I've shared them so many times with so many people that I thought, oh my gosh, you know what? I need to get reimbursed for my time. It's not that I don't mind paying it forward. I do, but it's pretty cool that I get to recommend something that I love, and whether someone decides to buy it or not, whether it's now or 6 months down the line, maybe for Christmas, they want to get this as a gift to themselves. Either way, now or later, you get reimbursed for that. So it's pretty cool. So what a coach isn't. Do not feel at all like you have to be some type of fitness professional. You do not need to be some type of like know-it-all about health and fitness. And you might be thinking, I'm not where I want to be yet, so how could I coach? Easy. My answer to you is that when I joined this business back a while ago, it's been many years, and I absolutely love it. But when I joined this business, I was 100 pounds heavier, and it was through figuring out how to lose the weight and me not wanting to go to the gym that I simply started recommending what I was already using, which back then, I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but some of you I'm sure have. It's TurboJam. That was like my baby, like if you can remember Tybo, that's kind of what I did. Anyways, I am at that time, many years ago, when my daughter was only a 2-year-old, I was by no means any type of coach. I had to lose 100 pounds myself. But guess what? When I said, I am doing this, who wants to do it with me? I got so many people saying, oh my God, I totally want to do this, but I have no time to get to a gym. So that's basically it is what that is. Okay, moving on. What are the quotas? Do I have to fulfill any quotas? Like, do I have to fill my garage with a bunch of product? No, you do not. No, there is no quota to fill. You're not obligated to buy a ton of product and try to sell it to your friends and family. That is not what this is. Matter of fact, the company frowns on that. You are like, if I were to open up my own gym, my own studio, I would not be able to buy like 20 boxes of P90X and sell them out of my studio. They don't allow that. They actually frown upon that. They don't want us to do that, which is really nice. I keep hearing about other companies where they're made, and again, it's not, I never want to diss any other company. And if you're into, be it anything else, kudos to you, that's awesome, rock on. All I'm saying is that be very careful with a company that makes you spend, gosh, I've heard $3,000, $2,000, $5,000 of your own money to like stock up your garage. We don't need to do that at all. And I would just be very, very careful with anything that you're looking at where they ask you to do something like that. So, okay, moving right along. And of course, I think you're going to have questions. So please feel free to write down your question. We're going to do a Q&A at the end. So feel free, like if there's something that pops up, make sure to write that down. All right, moving on. Oh, I do want to say one thing. There is, because I don't want you to be like, wait, you didn't say this. The only monthly fee, and again, there is no contract. So when you become a coach, you don't sign a contract for a year or 2 years. There is no contract. When I became a coach, I knew that within 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, whenever I wanted to just simply cancel my contract as a coach, all I had to do was hey, let them know, and that was fine. But the one thing I'll tell you is that you do have to pay a monthly fee of $15.95. $15. I went to the movies the other night with my husband, and I think that didn't even buy 2 movie tickets. So for 15 bucks a month, $15.95 a month, Beachbody takes care of your 4 different websites. You have 4 different websites. I don't know about you, but I am not techie at all. Clearly, like with tonight, like this is as techie as I can get. And I'm not techie at all. I don't want to go into taking someone's order and sending them some Shakeology or some Beachbody program. I don't take anybody's money, nor do I want to. I don't want to send anybody invoices. I don't want to do any shipping. Beachbody takes care of all of that for you, okay? All right, so that was the only one thing, okay. Number 3, there are 4 different ways to make money, because you're probably thinking, how do I make money in this business? Okay, so there's 4 different ways. The first one is, yes, you do get paid on sales. So here, as you can see here, the third one, if there's any sales happening, so if I happen to recommend something and someone decides to buy it, like I said, whether it's now or 6 months later, and they buy it from my website, so I just boom, send them a link, and if they decide to buy something, I do get paid a 25 to 40% commission, depending on what they buy, but it's bare bone minimum, 25% across all products. So anything that they ever want to buy, you get paid a 25% commission. I will tell you though, that is not how I make my money in this business. I don't even track my sales. I have no idea. I'm not worried about who's buying what from me. I simply share what's working for me. So you're not obligated to go and like start selling product. Okay, moving on. Team cycle bonus is another way you get paid. So basically like a team. So you get, it's like with any company, if the whole division of the company or the department of the company does well, then you do well too. Okay. And what I love about this is that you are not getting paid by the people on your team. You're getting paid by corporate. So it's a direct deposit that comes into my account every week. I don't even track it. I'm none the wiser. I don't have to wait for a check in the mail. I don't get paid from people on my team. Again, it's paid from corporate. Okay, moving on. As your team grows, your business grows. So for example, there are people, I can make a team cycle bonus from people that join my team even before I joined the team. It just, because we all happen. I don't want to confuse you, and you're probably going to have questions about this. And I am not the numbers girl. All I can tell you is that it probably took me 6 months to go and figure out the comp plan. If you want the comp plan sent to you, we're more than happy to send that to you. So I didn't track it. I was very excited because I just knew that I was working from home. And I knew that I was like, oh, I got a team cycle bonus, but I don't even know who this person is. This person has just been added by my team by some other person, not me. So that was a beautiful thing. Okay. Last but not least, number 4 is, how can I fit this in my current lifestyle? How can this work with my current schedule? Well, easily. All I can say is, I don't know your schedule. I know mine, and I can say that there are things that are in your current schedule that maybe you're like, why am I even doing this? Like for me personally is, I'd love to run a marathon, but I don't think that I want to dedicate the time and the training to actually doing what is required to be able to run a marathon, right? So my answer to you is, I don't know what you want out of this. I want to plant the seed that whatever you're thinking you want, that's what you'll bring into fruition. So for example, if you want to get paid like a hobby, if you want to treat this like a hobby, you're going to get paid like it's a hobby, right? That's number 1. Number 2 is, if you're thinking, you know what, I really would love to pay off this credit card by Christmas. You know, and I can't believe it, but it's only 4 months away. Christmas is literally only 4 months, or the holidays is only about 3.5, 4 months away. So if you are thinking, I would really love to make an extra, who wouldn't want an extra $500 a month? So again, how you fit this into your current schedule and lifestyle is by deciding what you need to focus on. Are there some things that you need to get off your plate? Absolutely. Like, I know when I decided to do this, I remember thinking, okay, there are some things that I don't need to be doing. Like, I don't need to be a part of this book club that I was part of. I absolutely loved it, but honestly, I was just showing up for the wine. True story. Nothing wrong with that, but that was time that I could actually dedicate to actually working my business from home in pajamas at my kitchen table, once the kids went to sleep. So you work it in pockets, okay? So really quick, that's pretty much my 4 things that I wanted to talk about. We went over what a coach exactly is. No, you don't have to be a fitness professional. We have stay-at-home moms. We have people that retired from being teachers, police officers. We've had lawyers. We have orthodontists. Across the board, people that have joined coaching maybe as a part-time thing and ended up actually loving it so much that have made it their full-time business just because it was making them that much more money. Okay. Again, the quotas and obligations, there are none. There's no obligation to buy, $5,000 worth of product and try to sell it to your friends and family. That's not the deal here at all. How you make money, there's many ways that you are, I don't want to say rewarded because you're working for it, but that Beachbody pays you for your time. And how you fit this into your current schedule is you figure out, okay, what do I not need to be doing? Maybe bowling Thursday nights. I don't know if you do bowling, but maybe those are things that need to come off your plate so you can actually have a plan B. Okay. So, all right, I am going to kick it off. Again, we appreciate your time here and we want to go through this. As you can see, we're not on the screen because we want you to follow along and maybe take notes about what you want to know more about. So now I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to my girl, Amanda. So Amanda, it's off to you, girl.
I'm ready. Well, hello. I can't see how many people are on, but I'm excited to have you. All right, so let's go through the next couple of set of questions. Question number 1 is funny to me. How can I do this from my phone? Well, what don't you do from your phone now? We do everything on it. We pay our bills on our phones. We deposit checks on our phones. Do you Facebook, Instagram, tweet, Snap? All of those things are done on your phone. So how you do this from your phone is how you do your daily life on your phone. It's right there at your fingertips. And this business is really all about sharing. So all you're doing is sharing. That is how you do this from your phone. And to be honest with you, if you're comparing a computer and having to sit at your desk versus having your phone at your hand, the phones have better filters. So you look better all the time. And like I said, phones are mini computers. You get upgrades every time you get an upgraded phone. So it really is that simple. And Beachbody makes it even easier because they have created their own apps that you can use on your phone to send information to potential clients. I don't know if you guys have seen that type of stuff. If someone sent you a link and you're like, wow, this is really easy. How'd they get that to me so quickly? Beachbody does that for us. We even have an app that you can do a challenge on that doesn't involve Facebook at all. There are lots of people that don't even do Facebook. And we have a challenge tracker app that you do from your phone, that you have accountability on your phone. That has worked amazing for a lot of my customers because they don't really like Facebook. They don't want to be that in the public. So you're private, but you still have that accountability. It's really great. Let me tell you, doing this from your phone. Before this started, I told the girls, I said, there was a very good chance I was going to throw my computer out the window because I was having so much trouble with it. Whereas when I get on my phone, I click YouTube or I click Google Chat or whatever I'm on, and there it is. It's so much easier. So doing it on your phone really is simple. Let's go with question 2. How much time is required? Well, how much time do you have? How much time do you want to give to this? You take what you can get, right? In life in general, you take what you can get. You have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to share a little bit about what you're doing with your current goals. Do you want this, as Angie said, do you want this as a hobby, or are you desperate for a change in your life? Those things all come into play when you think about how much time you want to devote to this. What my coach told me when I first started, when I was having trouble and I don't know how much I'm supposed to spend, I don't know how much time to spend on this. And she made me write down my goals. She's like, give me a goal. I gave her a goal, and one of my goals was taking my kids to Disney. I wanted to pay for that trip. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom since quitting my job 9 years ago. And I started doing Beachbody mainly because I was getting a little apprehensive about my kids going to school, and I didn't want to go back to my job. I wanted to stay home. I wanted to be home when they came home from school. I wanted to take them to school. So that was all part of why I chose to spend time with this company. So my goal was Disney. And so we backtracked. She worked with me. She said, okay, well, Disney, how much is it going to cost? And I said, it'll cost this. She said, when do you leave? And I said, 5 months. And she said, well, think about it. You have to make this in this amount of time. To do that, you need to share, and you need to make people understand what it is that you're doing that can help them. And I said, okay. And that's what I did. It was really amazing how just having a goal in mind helped me decide how much time I really had to spend on this. So I don't know, think of a goal, think of something that you really want to work toward. As Angie said, Christmas is coming, winter is coming. So is that your goal? Is that your goal for now? Because our goals build on top of each other. You accomplish a goal, you're like, I did that, you did that, girl. And you move from there. So how much time is required is really up to you and what you want to accomplish. Let's see, my last question, do I have to do a lot of selling? No. You don't have to sell a thing. We do not sell things. We do not have inventory, like Angie said. The only thing that is required of you if you want to work this business is there are four things that we do daily that make us better people, that we use to make ourselves better. The only thing that you're telling people is your journey. You share what you've learned. You share those awesome results that you get from completing a full-on program. You tell how much better you're sleeping because you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have given Shakeology 30 days or 60 days, and you know that is what did it. You know that lowered your blood pressure, without a doubt. Medication sometimes makes things worse. So when you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you use Shakeology to make yourself feel better, how can you not share that? And when you share that and you are passionate about that, of course, other people are going to come to you. They're going to ask you, how did you do that? Why is your face so bright? Why are you so happy? Like, because I found something that worked. I found something I'm passionate about. Do you want to know about it? That's why you're here today, is because someone thought of you and said, she or he would absolutely rock this. They have passion. They need to feel that passion and share it with others. People will want to know how you're creating a better body and a better life. You don't sell a thing. That's all I have. So let's move along. We got a couple more questions. Angel.
You just shared like a whole lot of really awesome, I love it. So I'm starting with, do I have to target my friends and family? And so the short answer is no, absolutely not. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you some words. Mom of 3, wife of 14 years, eczema and prone skin, dry, brittle nails and hair, introvert, I'd rather stay home any given day of the month, ministry leader, former substance abuse counselor, yo-yo dieter, emotional eater, starvation diets, fat loss pills. I really like 90s music, like anything from pop to rap to classic rock, any of it. All those words kind of seem that they all describe me as a person. Now, there's plenty of other things. I'm a coffee lover. I'm a cat lover. You know, there's so many different things about me personally. And the beauty of coaching, of what are taught, because that's the bottom line, is you are provided all the training that you need to be able to learn how to reach people who are just like you, who can connect to all those unique things that make you you. And so we call them your tribe. These are the people that you would click with. These are the people that get you. These are people that have some commonalities in their life, that they're people that they want to work with you, work with them. Now, I don't know about you, but it's kind of funny. It's like you don't get to choose your family. But have you ever heard that saying before? But you can choose your friends. Well, in Beachbody, you get to choose your team. You get to choose the people that you want to do life and business with, that you want to get healthy and fit with. So are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? What is something unique about you? We are going to show you step by step through the trainings that we have available to you, those how to be authentically you, and just like Amanda said, how to share and not have to sell. And you don't have to feel like you have to hound your family members to join in on this bandwagon with you. You're going to find people who want and maybe even need and are also excited about this opportunity on the same level that you are. And that's what makes it so enjoyable. So it's all dependent on the level of leadership that you would want to take in this. You maybe are like me, and the first thing that intrigues you about this opportunity is just the fact that you would be able to connect and plug into a community of people that would support you and hold you accountable on your own health and fitness journey. Maybe you're like, hey, you know, after you start seeing some of those results, people start asking you how they can also do what you're doing, and you can maybe make that extra little bit of fun money or savings or pay off a little bit of debt. Maybe you're gonna go all in and you're like, this, I can see how I can tie this into a passion of mine. Maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're a photographer, but maybe you're a DIYer, you know? There are so many different and aspects of who we are. We have so many different passions, and coaching is unique in that you can tie health and fitness and what you do as a coach to that passion. And it's just one of those things that we help you figure out along the way so that you're able to reach more and more people and not target your friends and family. So what does a day in the life of a coach typically look like? Well, that is, of course, kind of going to depend on what your schedule is. What is your current life? You know, when I first started, I was working a job that I hated. Honest to God, I hated it. And I had to work a few night shifts, kind of late. One of those things, me, every single time I went into work and I was there till midnight, 1 a.m., whatever, I was just like, oh, I don't want to be here. I want to be home, tucking my kids in bed. I want to not be rushing out the door as soon as my husband comes in from work because I have to go work my little night shift, okay? For a little job that did not feed my soul, did not give me any kind of, did not feed my purpose, did not feed my passion, did not give me any sort of joy other than the fact that it helped contribute to my family. And so ultimately I wanted to be able to do that. I wanted to be able to find something that I could be excited about doing and I would feel was rewarding, but also was contributing to my family. But so when I first started, I worked this business during the day while my kids were in school, and then I went to my little night job. But there are plenty of people who would start, like Angie had mentioned, first hour of the day or first 30 minutes whenever they first wake up in the morning, maybe a few minutes at lunchtime, and maybe in the evening. But I'm going to tell you right now what my life looks like on the other end, the other side of that. Now that I have not, then I don't have to a 9 to 5 or a 6 to midnight anymore. So when I wake up in the morning, to be there for every moment from the time that my husband is up to getting my kids to school. And after I send them off, I'm able to get my workout done. Now, since becoming a coach, it's a funny thing. Become a fitness instructor, although fitness was not my thing prior to, I have since developed a passion for empowering others through it, if you listen to my story. So sometimes I leave to go teach a class and then I do my workout later. But the bottom line is I'm able to do my workouts as a Beachbody coach for me, for my personal goals in my living room as soon as I see my children off and have the living room to myself. And that is such a convenience all in itself. I can relax and have my morning coffee. I can walk over just a few steps from my kitchen to my living room and press play and get my workout in. Now, after I get my workout in, I usually drink my shake. And when I say my shake, I mean Shakeology. Now, we could do a completely separate broadcast just educating you on the quality of Shakeology. But in a nutshell, I could tell you that it's like getting all the benefits of vegetables, like more vitamins and minerals, probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, all the things that your doctors and your nutritionists and all those people tell you that you need, and you're trying to get through your regular eating in a day and probably not cutting it all by itself. So first thing in the morning, I'm able to get in my workout and get in a nutritious that fuels my body, so that all those things, the irritable bowel syndrome, the skin issues, the hair and nail issues, the acid reflux, all those issues that I used to have, and as a bonus, the extra 40+ pounds that I lost, because my body is fueled right to be able to do what it was designed to do. So my question to you is this: could that one thing, that first thing that we do in the day of a life of a coach, would it be beneficial to you? Do you recognize that it's probably going to better your life if you worked out at least 5 days a week and drank a nutritious shake? Yes, most likely so. The second thing that we do as coaches is personal development. Now, what is personal development? I plug in to an audio book or maybe a motivational YouTube channel on something that stirs my spirit up, like just fires me up, gets me excited. Maybe I am excited about nutrition. Maybe I get really hyped up about leadership. Maybe I'm a faith, anything about scripture, anything about fighting fear. I want to get it in me every single day. It's what makes me excited about waking up and tackling life. And then maybe there's also something that I know I need to work on, like self-confidence or a belief in myself. I'm going to reach for books and audios that will feed those kind of positive energy and positive messages in my brain every single day. That's my next question to you. If you just drank a shake and worked out every day and listened to something that would better your mind and your life every day, would you be better off? Most likely so. So far I've given you 2 great reasons that a day in the life of a coach, already I'm a better person. Number 3, something that we call challenge groups. So after I've done my workout, I've drank my shake, I've listened to I connect with an online group of people that I'm helping to get healthy and fit through. Now listen, here's the beauty. I don't have to have the answers, and I don't have to be a professional, certified anything. I don't have to be a doctor or anything. All of the solutions, the total solution to fitness and health is provided through Beachbody and what we offer. So, but I am here as a coach to guide and hold accountable people that's trusting me to basically be their best friend through their journey. And this is the part that I can tell you is totally rewarding to me. I love it. I love every part of it. I cannot. The first time that I was on the phone with a challenger who was crying and saying, Angel, and I've never been able to achieve fill in the blank. And I'm just so thankful to you for being here for me from day one. And that's what we do in challenge groups. We're there for each other from day one to the finish of a program and beyond, because we're always on, yes, because we always have goals from health to physical fitness goals, and we're working on them together. When we have days that we're struggling, we check into that challenge group and we say, somebody just brought donuts into the office, and you have people there to support you and help talk you off the cliff. You know, so when you have victories that, you know, those non-scale victories where you go, oh my God, I just dropped a size in jeans, group, and we high five each other and we give each other virtual hugs. I can tell you right now that between exercising, drinking my shake every day, listening to my personal development, and connecting to a community of people that I'm giving permission to hold me accountable on my journey, I've been able to achieve things that I never thought possible. And I'm a better person for it. Do you think that it would also better your life should you do those three things as a coach? The fourth thing, so after we've jumped into our challenge groups and we've kind of chatted with everyone and we've provided support and accountability and motivation and inspiration to each other, what we do is we recognize the people who are doing great, not just in challenge groups, but also on the coaching side of things. That is one of the things that is like, it's priceless to me, that I'm able to find other people like Angie and Amanda, that even though we're not technically on the same team, we are connected through this whole team Beachbody, and we're together on. We are each other's cheerleaders, and we want to be a support to each other, and we want to help each other grow. And as we grow, we recognize each other. Now, maybe you're in, like me, and you're in one of those jobs that you didn't get recognized half enough for the good things that you were doing. You probably didn't even get the raise when you thought you should. You probably weren't getting paid as much as you thought you should. You probably weren't getting the pats on the back as often as you thought you should. So it's really an awesome thing that not just from peer to peer, but also from the company itself, we are recognized and rewarded weekly, monthly, not just through the money that we are paid and the, you know, the trips and all those things, but on a personal level, and as a team, and as for all the efforts that we do as a coach in helping other people improve their life. So then I'm able, once I've done all that, my kids are coming home, I'm able to be present with them around the kitchen island. I'm able to help them with their homework if they need help. I'm able to implement chores because my husband loves it when the chores are done. And the kids are being responsible and getting all their stuff done for the day. I'm able to take a night off when I need a night off. And then maybe before I go to bed, maybe I want to check in with my online community again because I'm invested in them. I care about them. And again, it's rewarding to me as well on a personal level. It's basically what the day in a life of a coach would look like. So the last question is, what is possible for you to achieve with us? And I'll just say this, it's limitless. It's limitless. From the passive income standpoint to the transformation of your inside out, mind and body, and also from the point of being able to connect what you love about life to also helping others do what you do as a coach. So I hope that that's answered any kind of questions that you might have. And we're going to open it up now so that we can have a live. If we miss anything, we can make sure to fill in the blanks. So I'm going to pass it back to Angie. Go ahead.
Hello. All right, hold on, I'm closing this down. Now you can actually see us. What is up? Okay, so thank you so much, Angel, for answering those questions. And as you could see, we were going through, I feel like we're all a little bit kind of, I am voyeuristic, and I kind of start looking at things in your past or in your background. And so I need to know what the bullet points, like give me the bullet points. Really quick to what she was saying. So it just so happens that I'm a personal trainer. And if you watch the video later that's in the event page, you'll see that Angel is an instructor. Amanda is a amazing instructor. You teach as well? What do you teach? I don't even know.
Insanity, baby.
Oh my God, girl. So we all become into, like, I don't know about you guys exactly, but I know, like Angel mentioned, I didn't get into personal training or becoming a fitness instructor until after Beachbody. I just knew that I always loved the gym. And just to say, I know the 4 vital behaviors are, you know, you get to do your workout from home. Listen, no shame against the gym. I'm not telling you that you have to stop going to the gym when you become a coach. Absolutely not. Obviously, Insanity is taught in the gyms. PiYo is taught in the gyms. Turbo, which is kickboxing, is taught in gyms. So it's something that you marry the two. So one thing I'll tell you, I don't care if you need to lose weight or if you already are a gym rat and you love it, someone told you to come on here. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was an Angel. Maybe it was Amanda. Maybe it was Beth, Sylvia, somebody. But somebody invited you on here so that you can check out what this is all about. And so for some strange reason, you are probably an influencer and you're trying to figure out, all right, how can I make this work? Again, it doesn't mean that you have to stop going to the gym. This is something that you could do at the gym. Guess what? You see this? This is one of our newest workout programs. I actually do this workout. It's called Shift Shot. It's just like a cardio. You're not really using a lot of heavy weight. It's something that I've done at the gym, and people have come up to me and they're like, what are you doing? Guess why? Because I put my phone up in a corner and I start doing the workout, and people come up to you and they're like, what are you doing? It's happened many times. So again, it's something that we just, you know, we went over, and if you caught the middle of it for whatever reason, you jumped on a little late, obviously you're going to have the recording of this and you're going to be able to go back and like re-watch this. But we're going over, there is no obligation. There is no quotas. You're encouraged to do personal development. Here's why. Like, and I know she covered that, and I'm going to say this to you. In the beginning, I was like, what the heck is this personal development? I'm a girl from the south side of Chicago, okay? The attitude was way up here, and I was like, no one's going to tell me blah, blah, like motivation. I don't need that. Well, I realized that we've got this negative talk inside our heads because of our families, what they're telling us, or other people are telling you. You're never going to be able to do that. You need to weed out those negative voices, and the only way you can do that is by learning by other people who've already done it. Okay, the Mark Cubans of the world, the Gary Vaynerchuks, the Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohns, like these are all people who've already done it. And so this is not when we say personal development, it's not go in and do some mantra. It's like literally, how do I make this work? Well, we can train you. Like one of the things that we're doing, and stay tuned till the very end, we're almost done, but we're going to do some giveaways, and you know, whoever invited you has got a sweet gift for you if you decide that this is going to be a right fit. But we can train you on how to do this. There's some training, but at the end of the day, it's like working out. You're the one that's got to do it. No one's here. No one's going to be your boss here. No one here is going to tell you, you have to do this by this date. It's encouraged. Like I will tell my team, hey, listen, if you want to run to the lake, I will run to the lake with you. By run to the lake, I mean, if you want to make, you know, and I don't want to make this about money, but at the end of the day, you do get motivated by money. I wouldn't be doing this 5+ years later if I wasn't getting paid. Okay. I love what I do. And yes, getting paid is awesome, but there's so many other perks. So again, for some strange reason that God knows, you have some type of gift. You have something that somebody saw in you and they invited you to this because you have something about you that can encourage somebody else to say, don't do what I've already done. Let's do this together. Okay. I think that bottom line, who is this not for? Well, I want to definitely cover this. If you are a Debbie Downer, and I know we said a lot about women, you know, obviously if you're a guy watching this, this is obviously open to men too. So, I mean, this is men or women, I don't care college age, or, you know, you hate your full-time job and you want to get out of it and you're in your 40s and you realize I need to do something else. Okay. So this is who it's not for. If you hate people, if you're always negative, if you're always coming up with excuses, you honestly don't care about your own health and fitness, you drink every weekend, you don't care about anybody, and you're trash talking, you can swipe on by, you can just leave. I should have said that in the beginning, but I think obviously if you're watching this long now, it's not you, okay? That's not who you are. But if you're thinking, I'm going to send this to somebody, do not send it to someone who fits those categories, because no, seriously, I don't take anybody. I want to talk to them on the phone, and you know that if that's you, I will talk to you on the phone. I will tell you, listen, is this an amazing, fun type of job to do kind of as a side hustle? Absolutely. But it does require work. It's not going to fall on your lap. It's like with anything. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to work. But what does $200 extra a month mean to you? What does $1,000 extra a month mean to you? Are you willing to put in the work between now and 1 year from now to hit that goal? The other thing that I could basically say with Beachbody Coaching, the reason that I fell in love with it is because I know for the rest of my life, I will have to work out. I am not blessed with skinny jeans. If you look at my family, I will always forever have to work out. And I do obviously want to eat healthy. I have nieces and nephews. I have kids. I have family that I want to be able to look after. So I will obviously want to take care of myself. And so I wanted to line myself up with a company that I truly loved. I will never, ever, ever. Someone asked me if I could refer, like if I could be like on Instagram, someone asked me if they could send me something, if I could try to sell it for them or send it to my people. And I was like, I've never heard of you. I'm sorry. They're like, oh, but we'll pay you. I'm like, I'm not, other people will jump on that. I'm not going to do that. If I've never heard of you and you want me to start wearing something so that I can market you, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. So the only reason I decided to become a coach is because I literally myself had a huge transformation. I was able to lose 100 pounds in 8 months. And I didn't, you know, I didn't say I have to lose this in 8 months. I just knew that at 250 pounds, I did not want to go to the gym. I wanted to do something at home, and I didn't want to have to worry about looking cute for the gym, you know, matching and gym shoes and all that. You know what I'm talking about? You have to look cute to go to the gym, right? I didn't want to deal with that. I wanted to work out in my own basement and jump into my own shower. Like my commute from my gym, my basement, to my shower is 5 seconds. What Angel said, from her living room to her kitchen table, the commute is 5 seconds. So it's not, again, we're not saying don't go to the gym. And again, if you're a fitness professional, and some of you on here are, and thank you for the private messages I've gotten while Angel and Amanda were talking, we're getting some messages saying, oh my God, like this fits perfectly. If you're a fitness professional and you work at this gym, and this gym is, let's just say Chicago, and you have friends that are across the country, this is an amazing way for you to say, listen, I can't train you personally, or I can't meet with you individually, but do this with us. Mm-hmm. By the way, this is really exciting. We just expanded. So right now we're in the US and in Canada and in Puerto Rico. We just expanded to the UK. Yeah. We just expanded into the UK. So you have anybody that you know in the UK, they can now become a coach. That's going to start in October, I believe, the fall. But I'll put the dates in the comments. But what I'll tell you is I have a cousin that lives in London. Guess who's planning to go visit my cousin? Now I have an excuse to go visit him. We've been actually messaging back and forth. So again, you need to start thinking of a plan B. God forbid something happens to you today. What do you have on the side? I know for a fact today, and God forbid this to happen to me or to any of you, but if something were to happen to me where I was literally bedridden and I could not leave my house, I would be okay. I would be okay. I would have so much to do from my couch on my computer. As long as I have Wi-Fi, I could be full on in business. And we are now living in a day and age where when she was addressing the question, I think it was you, Angel, about, no, it was Amanda.
Did she freeze?
Yeah. She was serious.
Oh, any minute now.
I know. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm going to get hit. She's going to hit us with her business.
Technical phone. I know. Come on, Angie.
Come on. You can do it. See, if we were on our cell phones, this wouldn't be happening.
I know.
It's a trustworthy device. I'm telling you. Here, let's answer a question. Somebody said I'm military. That is perfect. You know why? Military people don't even have to pay the business fee. So there's that.
What happened?
You froze. We took it over.
You took it over. Good. Oh, sorry. So what I was saying is that
talking about that phone.
That phone. You have a smartphone. You literally, I have a friend in the middle of farm country. By the way, I'm in the middle of farm country, which is probably why I'm freezing. But I literally, the closest target to me is 10 miles away. Like, I don't live anywhere near any major street. Like, it takes me a full-on hour to get into Chicago. So as long as you have a phone, I literally could be going to the bank and sitting in the drive-through bank line, and I could be messaging people about my next challenge group that I'm kicking off online, which, by the way, we're all kicking off a challenge group on September 1st. You can work this business in pockets, okay? So again, going back to why are you here? It's because someone saw something in you. You're an influencer of some sort. And why not explore something extra that while you're doing your regular day job, you could still be making money and you're actually at your job. The most beautiful blessing is when I've woken up on Thursday morning and I have a direct deposit amount that's gone into my checking account from Beachbody, and half the time I don't even know what it's for. I can go and invest.
Oh no, there she goes.
Oh, again, I'm sorry.
You're here.
You're good.
You're here.
So again, it's just figuring out that you have some residual income that's coming in and you don't have to physically show up to be there. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, it is way over our time, and I want to go ahead and, open it up to Q&As. And I know Angel was going to close it up. So Angel, if you want to do that, or you just want me to go ahead and ask for any Q&As.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. We're good.
If you have any questions you want answered, go ahead and type it in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable, listen, we get it. Go to the person that invited you into this sneak peek. We lifted the curtain and showed you everything, okay? Now, are there some things that are more detailed? Obviously, we don't want to complicate it or overwhelm you at all. It's pretty simple. I'm blessed to be able to do this. I'm blessed to be able to share this with whoever I talk to. Clearly, there are some people that I don't think it's a good fit. And so it's not a good fit for everybody. And you just have to make that decision for yourself if you feel like this is something that you are meant to be doing. Right. So again, go back to the person that invited you. If it was one of us, reach out to one of us as soon as this is over and say, I'm all in, or here's what my question is. Here's what wasn't answered. Okay.
And we have a free gift for you if you join our team.
Yes, and if just for tonight. So only for tonight. Only for tonight.
August 29th.
August 29th, 2017.
Tonight only. If you were invited to this and you are like, I'm so into this, this is something I definitely need to do, then definitely get with the person, one of us, whoever invited you, and say, I'm definitely serious about this. I want to move forward. And they will tell you what their sweet prize for you is going to be. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you for jumping on. And we are going to let you get back to your families. And we will talk to you the next time we decide to do another one. So stay close to that event page and the coach that invited you, because if you still have questions, which is totally normal, we will send you some more details.
Yeah. Night.
Right. Have a
Thank
very
you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye now.